So we are here in Hyco, West Virginia, and I stopped at a gas station, and I'm wearing the InfoWars In Your Face t-shirt, and this gentleman here, he goes by the name of Greg, and he saw the shirt, looked at me and said, free Alex Jones, and I was like, wow, thank you, appreciate your support. But we started talking a little bit more, and I'm going to just kind of let him get into to kind of, you know, since the 6th and everything has happened, all of the deplatforming of InfoWars, and now some other conservative and just other YouTube stations, other platforms, just kind of what's your general take on everything?
Well, the way, I don't know, the way that myself and the people that I interact with online range from extreme complete support for Alex and InfoWars in every way, including their message and just entirely unfettered support, all the way over to what I would call more liberal focused channels. The uniting factor between these two would be any influence that I can see, whether it be liberal, whether it be libertarian, whether it be conservative, whether it be actual far right, like real far right, not fake neo-Nazi far right,
not all right,
exactly,
the actual truth.
Yeah, but
gotcha.
Actual, just conservative. Whether you agree, disagree, whether you partially agree, it's irrelevant in this case. This is a case of without being hyperbolic, I think this is a case of an infringement on the First Amendment. This is a case of free speech being impeded upon by, I mean, I can't say a state entity, but how can an entity have a bias in such a way to be, and in this case it appears to be what we would presume as a left-wing bias, an extreme left-wing bias, not just a left-wing, not a liberal bias, but a true extreme left-wing bias,
right,
to shut down opposing opinion. If both sides of this argument are to ever come together and even have productive conversation, then how can we shut down opposing points of view? I think it's counterproductive, and it's actually scary in a case like this, where you have, just no matter what you think of Alex Jones, all he is, in your worst case scenario, he is a dissenting opinion. So even if he's your worst nightmare, why shut down a dissenting opinion? Sunlight is the best disinfectant, and to deplatform him is an inherent sign of weakness and a lack of belief in your own philosophy. So, I guess after my long ramble, what I'll say is free Alex Jones. Whether you like him, hate him, love him, whatever, it's irrelevant.
right.
The important part of this message is free speech, free Alex Jones. If you don't agree, then have a healthy disagreement, but don't deplatform anyone.
One last thing. Now, I'm not going to mention the platform, but talk to me about the chilling effect on your own platform that you've experienced.
Well, I can tell you this. I'm sure most viewers will know at this point that there have been major, very large YouTube channels that have been, whether it's a mistake or not, have been shut down.
Yeah.
Due to just addressing this issue. Think about how scary that is. Think about avoiding any cliche, but think about how 1984 that is.
Oh yeah.
Just to speak about something as being taboo. And there have been, so you could take, obviously, I'm talking about H3H3, which is,
absolutely,
had a strike just the other day just for talking about this. Think about how many smaller channels are being struck down, and whether it's due to algorithms or it's due to ninja flaggers or who knows what.
Right.
It's still a scary thing that there can't be this healthy discourse. If you think Alex Jones is a crackpot, then it should be your right to get to express your views and say it. And if you think Alex Jones is spot on and his viewpoints are directly reflect your own, why aren't you allowed to get on a public platform and discuss these whatever you believe? Why should it be taboo just to state your opinion?
It's a good question, Greg. It's a good question. Thanks for your input today, man. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. It was great to meet you, and I'm glad to do my part to free Alex.
You too, man. Long live the Republic.
Right.